Just left the highway. I'm on my way to have a cup of coffee. Well, the Duke 390, main topic of today's video. One of the most desired bikes in the Indian market. How is it to ride in the city? That's what I'm going to talk about today. As you can see, I am right in the middle of a very large city called Pune. A lot of traffic at this time of the day. It's 7:50 in the evening. Wow, beautiful sky, open sky. It has opened up. Been raining non-stop. Nice building too, very tall. Is the Duke 390 practical for city use? I think it is not the best bike for city use. So if you are going to be using this bike mainly for city riding, forget about it. Don't even think about it. It's just too powerful, it's just too aggressive, and it's not very practical, you know, because all that aggression comes higher up in the RPM. You're not going to reach that RPM in the city. So it's going to be a never-ending loop of changing gears, first second, you know. So yeah, it's not the most practical bike for the city. You'll have to keep changing gears. I'm used to it. I can take this bike anywhere. But if you are a new buyer looking for something for the city, then this is definitely not it. First of all, the mileage. The mileage goes down to like 19 or 20 if it is bumper to bumper traffic. It's very less, yeah. What are you going to do with that kind of mileage inside the city? You won't even be able to enjoy the performance. It needs the open road. So mileage is one big factor why you should consider not having the Duke 390. Point number two, it gets very hot, especially if it's not getting wind. It gets quite hot. I've never had an overheat issue on this bike. It is a BS6 version. Never had it overheating on me even once in the 43,000 kilometers. Look at the... That was a concern for some people many years ago, that it overheats and then it stalls and then you have to wait at the side of the road. Nice, good to see. Fellow riders, they're not a very common sight, especially inside the city. It has not stalled even once because of the heat, so I think that problem was there in the earlier version. This is the BS6. It still gets very hot, so if you are stuck in bumper to bumper traffic, it's going to be a little inconvenient for you. I'm used to that also, and it's not that bad. I mean, of course it gets hot here. It's a single cylinder 390cc engine, 43 horsepower. Of course it's going to get hot, but it is manageable. It's not like a Ducati or something. You can make do with it. But yeah, why put yourself through that kind of struggle, you know, especially if you are going to use it for the city. So heat is another reason why this bike is not practical. Third reason, definitely been an issue for the past 6 years of owning this bike. If I park it anywhere, there is a chance that someone might come and sit on it and play around with it. I've had the bike being dropped, I've had the bike seat being cut. It does attract attention. I think KTM is a favorite for a lot of people. It attracts a lot of attention. There's no peace of mind when you want to park it somewhere. At least I worry a lot about my bike being vandalized or being sat on. It just attracts too much attention. You can't park it anywhere you want. You want that kind of practicality, right? Just park it anywhere you want without worrying about scratches and all that. So 6 years later also it still attracts a lot of attention. So that's the third point. I'm running out of points now, I think. Apart from these 3 points, really not a bad idea to have a Duke 390. Pillion comfort. Well, my wife has done 15,000 kilometers of touring on this bike along with me. She also rides with me very often, even when we are going through the city. Pillion comfort could be better, but again, it's all a matter of getting used to. We are used to it. But it's not the most comfortable bike. It has got a very stiff suspension. It is a beautiful suspension, especially when you're going fast. It gives you that stability. You'll be surprised how good it is on bad roads. You know, you can manage good speeds even on bad roads. You just have to stand up. Ground clearance is not an issue. With the pillion, yeah, it does go down and then there is a chance that you might scrape the bottom. 390 has good ground clearance. I don't remember the number, but it's quite good. If you are going to be using this bike mainly for the city, do you really need sintered brake pads, high performance, speed rated sports tires? You don't need it. Where are you going to use it in the city? These things are expensive. The sintered brake pads, each set of tires cost me about 15,000 rupees. Extremely aggressive. It's just waiting to explode. Look at it. That was a proper jump. You don't need the massive aggression of the bike. Because of the torque and the performance of the bike, tires can get eaten up very quickly, and so can the brake pads. So yeah, if you're looking for city rides, don't buy the Duke 390. I use Apollo Alpha H1 tires, excellent tires. Now the bike is due for a third set. That's crazy. Not gonna jump the signal. Apart from these 4 or 5 points, there's no reason why you shouldn't get the Duke 390. Pros are far more than the cons, and maintenance has not been an issue so far at all. 6 years, apart from a few issues that were covered under warranty, I've had no issues with the bike. I think if I maintain it like this, it will touch 1 lakh kilometers. I've changed the chain sprocket and the chain set once, so that I've not touched the clutch plates. Is there a change in performance over 43,000 kilometers? I frankly don't remember, because when I got the bike, the performance was so good. Now I'm used to it, so I don't know if the performance has dropped over the years. It's still very fast. Service cost is usually around 2,800 to 3,000 rupees. That's what you can expect. I just love the bike. I have not ridden the new Duke 390, but I'm just in love with this bike. I don't feel like giving it up for anything else. I would love to add a new bike in the garage, but I want to keep this here. I've had so many memories with this motorcycle. See, slow speeds are a struggle on the Duke 390. I am in the 3rd gear right now at 22 kilometers per hour. You see how much it stutters. You see, this is one of the reasons why the Duke 390 is not good for the city. I'm in 3rd gear at a speed of 20. If I open the throttle now, you see it jerks so much, but that is just the nature of the bike. It does not like slow speeds. Then you will learn how to use this power even in the city. Once it just gets into the power band, wow, the performance impresses me even today. Look at that. This is the 2nd gear. It goes over bad roads easy. Only 10 kilometers of range remaining. Let's do that. I like the design of this car, MG Windsor. Nice. It's got a freaking iPad inside, like the Tesla. The Duke 390. It pushes you to go fast. You want to get a feeling, right? When you buy a Duke 390, you want the feeling of power and speed, but it all comes higher up, for which you have to push the bike, and that can definitely tire you out because it wants you to go fast. Can it do a power wheelie in the 1st gear after using the bike for 43,400 kilometers. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, you can drop a comment and I will definitely respond. You can follow me on Instagram. Let me know if you want me to cover any particular topic on the Duke 390. This is Rohan signing out. See you in the next one.